arụsị si egbuo mmadụ. The beginning and the end. You are good. You are so good. The beginning and the end. You are good. You are good. The beginning and the end. The Shanamites. Governor Zogu is here. Your son is here. All right, you're welcome. You are welcome. Thank you. 7 man power, you're welcome. Freeman, Prince, you're welcome. All of you, you are welcome here. Governor Zogu says thank you. Thank you for being here. Help me share this message. It is not just going to be ordinary. It will be an eye-opener. It will be a strength to your bone. A confidence that you will use for life. I need you to be here. Good morning to you. Is it still morning? Yeah, good morning. From here. A lot of people brings complaint that they were summoned to one shrine deity or the other and they started panicking. There is a particular shrine. Thank you. Thank you. There is a particular shrine. They are watching me right now. Send this message to them. I don't want to, if I call name people, if not for the respect I have for members of the Shanamites and the executives, that I will not disobey, that I will surely listen to, no matter what. I should have called name. But because of their advice, I have no need doing that for now. Otherwise, I would have called them. There is a particular shrine. I need you to listen to this. There is a particular shrine threatening an entire family right now. And this complaint, we've heard about it. We have heard about it. But I want to, before I start talking about my topic this moment, I want to touchline this particular story where they say somebody was summoned to a shrine, and after some time these people go by the person where they summon for shrine. Currently now they are billing the family about 8 million naira, and they were supposed to go there today. Take it that Governor Zoku have advised them not to go to you. They will bring something to you. They will bring what you want. I will help them. I will be there. Although this matter will be brought to the internet, but not now. I will make sure I do my best that they will give you what they have, the message they have for you. They will bring it to you, and not the money you requested. 8 million naira. 8 million is what a particular shrine and the gangsters there, them demand. That's what they are demanding. Despite now Achogo miss when near their brother poison or when war, and they are threatening 3 persons from the family. So their brother who lives abroad started calling them so that he will know how they can resolve this thing in that their particular shrine. Brothers, guess what? The so-called Ndi Igbo is billing them about 8 million naira. No papa man ha chokwa ka ha lie that their brother no bodo ha. The money needs to climb like 11 million. Are you listening to me? Now, I want to ask the common Igbo man, is this what we are going to practice as Ndi Igbo? Why is it that this kind of shrines and your so-called deities, why are they not being found in Yoruba land? Why is it, since Igbo Bofu, why is it that these shrines may receive human corpse? Why is it that one is not found in Abia State? Why is it that one under Enugu? In this 21st century, why must it be from your own village? Everybody, every family has native doctor. Why? These are common sense, common questions you should ask yourself. Before I go further, I don't know if the music is high. If the music is high, somebody should call me to order here, please. But I need you to be here. Help me share this video. Help me share this broadcast. I can't see how many of you are watching currently due to the network, but let's see. Let's see if it will update. Stay 70 something persons watching currently. Governor Zogu is here. Governor Zogu is here. So they are threatening a whole family right now. For you, Atronarosi Ibidone Shake, the reason why I started using my platform to recover debt is because of the complaint. Now I want to ask you something. Are you listening to me? Okay, 73 watch it. Thank you. Why is it that? Okay. Why is it that after they recovered the money, they ate this money? Network is trying to act funny. Thank you everyone for watching me. Why is it that after they have recovered money, they ate that money? Why did their so-called deity keep quiet? Are you listening to me? Why is it that when they ate somebody's money, what stops that their deity, that their ROC from killing them, or as in from Ibuha? Because of Facebook. So the deity had patience with that person, but the deity does not have patience with somebody that was owing the money. They paid you money to pay somebody through your shrine, and you ate the money. The same deity you used to threaten people could not rise against you. Have you seen anybody who mixed poison to give to another person and test the poison and still survive? These are critical questions you should ask yourself. Then I have another question to ask you before you start being afraid of people who claims that they held one shrine or the other. During the Civil War, I want to ask you a question. While others were on the run, and they themselves who claims to be the owners of these particular deities and shrines, I hope they ran, they fled, they ran out of their shrines and their temples and their altars and their kingdoms, right? And the military took over. At that space of 3 years and 6 months that the civil war was going on, and nobody was feeding those deities for 3 years and 6 months. This your deity starved for 3 years and 6 months, obeyed the war, did not go to wage any war, neither did that your so-called deity or shrine came out in defense of you and your village. It never happened. Then when the war ended and these people came back, the question I have here for you, please answer me. I am asking these questions to wisdom in you. When they came back, so the same deity kept quiet on them. The deity did not react and question them that why didn't you give me food for 3 years and 6 months? From 1963 till when the war ended, almost 4 years. So when they came back, they were struggling their own way to get what they would eat. After which, they now devised a means, I believe after 10 years, because the trauma of the war and many other things will not allow you or give you the chance to start running back to any shrine to go and appease one god or thereabout. So the god was patient with you, right? And after all this while, so that your deity kept quiet, endured the civil war, stayed under the starvation and hunger, and when you came back after like 15 years or after like 18 years, you now started that your deity again, right? That's your ROC. The ROC spared you, but the ROC cannot spare somebody, an innocent person somewhere who may have had business with his brother and there was no turn up, and the ROC jacked up to go and claim that person's life. Now, Ndi Igbo, I want to follow the teachings of my grandfather, who was a native doctor before he exited. He stayed for about 100 and something years, and I heard he started that job from the age of 20 or 19. So if by practical or by calculation, if we should count from his age, which means he actually did native doctor, even more, he actually did it for about 80 something years. So let's fetch a bit from the experience of a man who stayed about 80 years in a particular field. Even if you are serving your country, you can only serve for about 35 years, right? In service. So this man served his deity for 80 something years. Are you listening to me? So let me fetch a bit from the experience and the teachings of my grandfather and now bring it to you. Now let me not speak to you as Governor Ezioku. Let me speak to you now instead, or at the place of what you know and what you believe. I need you to be very open-minded. I don't want you to quarrel over nothing. If there is need for quarrel, then let it be well stipulated. At least let senses come out of that your fight or your claims. Now let's look at it from this way. In days of old, about 25 years ago, years ago, let me not say in days of old, from 25 years ago, if anybody is summoned to any deity, all of you can remember this thing I'm about saying now. If anybody was summoned or is being summoned to any deity or shrine, do you know what happens? According to my grandfather, bees will come to that person's native compound in the village and perch there, so that the eldest man in the village will see that signal. This will happen for 4 or 5 times. Sometimes pythons will come, sometimes wind will come and start removing roof. This thing will repeat itself 2 or 3 times. Then the elders of the family will start sourcing for solution first. Before you hear the such story that Arose Buruma de Ebediota, all strength, every other means of passing signal to this family must have been exhausted. It is only when they fail to observe the communication that things can now happen to that their son or their brother or their father or their uncle. Are you listening to me? Are you listening to what I'm telling you? Now, the reason is this: your own village has what we call spiritual territory. Your compound has what we call spiritual territory. How do you know if what I'm saying is the truth? In those of you that are close to 50 years knows what I'm talking about, or 40 years, at least 35 years you should know. There are compounds in the village barely 19 years ago, 18 years ago. If you get there, you see small calabash. Some of them, if piano score. You understand? So they will put that in. Some na we kenga, some na we ebelenchekwa, some na we many things. There are some villages, if you are entering, they will use ogugu, palm wine stand to cross top of the village. You understand? They will use it to cross the village. Now that thing is territory. They are marking spiritual territories. There are every village, before you enter every village, practically, listen to me, there must be a place you meet, either something close to sacrifice. Every junction in a village, either one sacrifice or thereabout. Remember. Now, no spirit can come from far and just penetrate into your village. Even if you base in the city, that is why sometimes when I see people pray according to the gods of their own particular land, I will just ignore them. I will allow them. That's their belief. So let them go ahead and do that. People like somebody na agbagoku no say na akwa mo nwanri adefu number. Onye nke abia ogwagi na nwa obodo di ota. Like anyị nwa n'obodo anyị na ase nwantu Ishi nwantu a na-ata ibe ọchị. which means don't mock your brother in all situations. You must stand by him. So this is how territories are being marked spiritually. No deity can come from Abia State into your village straight. Gastrakia Madola is a lie. Go and ask elders. There must be signs. See, there is a particular village, I don't want to call their name. In Agaya, Ikoro. Ikoro, you get Ikoro. Ikoro. Now, from that Ikoro, you look around, you miss some big trees, like 4 or 5 big trees there. How many of you are watching currently? I can't see it. I can't see it. Network is bad. Somebody should tell me. So, near that particular Ikoro, there are big trees, big trees. One day I will teach you certain mysteries about certain things you see me do, and you imagine. Those things, they speak according to nature. Okay, 56 persons watching me. Thank you. Please help me share this video. Help me share this video. Now, in these villages, anytime one branch of that tree falls, bam, the elders will know that there is something or something is about to happen. Thank you. Help me share this video. Toppest fan, help me share this video. All of you, help me share this video. Masinachi TV, somebody should follow her. She's good. She's good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 69 persons watching currently. Help me share this video. If you love me, you love wisdom, you love the things we teach, please help us share this video. Reach out to somebody right now. Reach out to somebody. Okay? So, anytime branch of that tree falls is a sign to humanity. Things don't just happen. There is one news about one country in Asia continent like that, where whales, big fishes, those whales, they came out from the water. Many of them ran out of the waters. They did everything to push them back and they were still outside. And scientists are still trying to discover what is happening at the middle of that particular ocean that they came out from. And yet nobody knows. So some people in assumption says that maybe they have seen Leviathan, that dragon the Bible mentioned that lives inside the water. Please help me share this video. So upon imaginations, some scientists could not even go to the middle of the ocean to find out why all these big whales they came out. Okay, I will call you. I am busy. I'll call you. So you understand me? Now, practically in Igbo land in days of old, our forefathers, they listened to science. Even you watching me right now, nothing can happen to you unaware. Are you? Everybody, the spirit is upon everybody. You can get it activated. If somebody is coming to do this to you today, you will know. Many of you, in one way or the other, your spirit will tell you. There are places you visit last week, last 3 weeks or last month. Your imagination brought you there. Your spirit is either by trance or by something. It came to pass. Some of you, Iwaji, goodbye from the page of Mr. Governor Isiagu for life. Oh, sorry, you're suspended. Hello? I have told you not in busy. I have told you not in busy. Add in busy. I will call you back, my sister. You get what I'm saying now? When I'm teaching, if they mess up, I block them. So, many of you, even before anything happens to you, the Bible says, I think somewhere in the book of Isaiah chapter 20 or 21, the Bible says, and thou shalt hear a sign when you turn to the left and when you turn to the right. It says so. And in Obadiah 1:17, the Bible says, and it shall come to pass in the latter days that your sons and daughters will see vision, your old men will dream. It says even your young men shall prophesy, which means Human being cannot live without spiritual antenna. Human being cannot sustain in this world without spiritual insight. The Bible calls it the small still voice. How do you know that God exists? Your spirit, your inner man must speak to you. The Bible talked about Balaam and Balak. Help me share this video. Help me hit the love and like button. The Bible talked about Balaam and Balak. The Bible said at that point, the horse opened its mouth and talked. Guess what? The same way you have parrot in your house, and the moment you come in, parrot starts speaking to you. Sometimes your wife becomes the prophet of the house. Sometimes your daughter, your son, your brother, your mother becomes the prophet of the house. They tell you that so thing may happen. Don't go. If you go, that thing will happen. The inner man in them, that is why where 2 or 3, 4, 5 persons are, the Bible says that 2 is better than 1. Family men in the house, go and check. Check how many times you want to do a particular business. You want to commit particular millions of naira or thousands into a particular business, and your wife said no. Honey, my spirit don't accept these people. Honey, my mind no, I don't trust these people. No do am, no do am. My mind is telling me something. If you venture put that money there and comes back, your wife becomes the prophet of the house. Go and check certain married men, their prosperity today. Most successful ones, their prosperity today came by the listening ears they gave to either their wives or their mother or their father. No man exists in this world without a spiritual counselor. So before, the same way it goes to your territory, the same way it goes to your village. And when Hannah or Dioka, Dimpawolo, now this man be father of the house. You know what Bible talked about those kind of people? The Bible says that he has made you, your husband, you the man, God of the house. Which means every other god coming from anywhere to come and attack you needs to seek permission from the gods in you, from the God in you, not gods. Gods is too junior to God. So as a God you are. As a God you are to your generation. As a God you are. Whether you like it or not. One woman get back to Igbo and in for here. Go and check. Your village is so beautiful. The reason why sometimes you must respect women. Your village, they're powerful. Oh no, the great. Your family, the great. Your papa try you. Now woman born them. Do you know that before it even climbs to your level as God you are, that God Almighty has made you God over your own territory and your household? Do you know that as God you are, you see yourself to be little? Do you know that you are stronger than gods? Are you aware? Because maybe you do not know your capacity, and that is why somebody can threaten you because no one is shrine. Somebody can come and bully your whole family, even when it is not real. Emana, let me shock you. Let me open your eyes before I go back to my teachings. Somebody should help me hit the share button. Help me hit the share button. Today is not ordinary. I came out from the gallows of the sons of the Shanamite, where I sit as one, that I may teach today. After this message, you can't be the same. You cannot be the same. I want to ask you one question. Why is it that your grandfathers then those days, there are birds that will make sounds at night, and they will come out and caution the bird? Wherever you're coming from, leave. My children are safe. Therefore, nothing will harm them. Your grandfather goes back to the house and there will be calmness everywhere immediately. Do you know why? A ghost who came to attack the children of God. And your father came out as one of the most high-ranked God of that house and spoke to that ghost. Ghosts, they obey God. You are a God in your territory. Do you know? Do you know? You will not believe me. You will not believe me. You will say everybody is busy in Europe. Do you know that in Nigeria, right inside prison, poison inside there, upon the process that if you bring food, you will test it before you give it to the person. Do you know that upon that, how does poison cross that same gate lodge? It is one entrance, one exit, and you must be searched thoroughly. How then is it possible for them to still bring poisons into there and get the targeted person inside jail? Do you know what? Help me share this video. I can't see how many persons watching me. Hold on, let me refresh. Thank you all for being here. Those of you watching me, share it both to your family platforms. There are prisoners that goes out for outgang. Their jail times are almost complete. Now these ones, they go out with warders to go do certain domestic works. Network is bad. Now pick this point. Those inmates who goes out with prison warders to go buy things outside, do you know that they can still collect that poison from there, hide it on their body? The warder, they will not search the senior warder. They will not search them. The warder can comfortably just put the thing for them inside their pocket. Say, I'll go to help on cross or hand a gate. They will cross it that gate lodge and now submit it to the person that will use it there. Poison. Do you know that they have communications from the prisons? They make calls. Do you know that in the prisons, if you sit like this and you want to talk to your person, you can still whisper something to your person, say, you get one job where I bring. So person where they with on inside prisons. In then na so person no bonyo kigwe. Poison, because every father, everybody in my family will say, Pota, bro, your business outside, you can get me inside there. Somehow, this poison will get to this person inside the cell on another one. So that you are based in America, as an here, there are possibilities of sending it to US. I have taught you guys before. Listen, there are two things you bring together and it turns to a particular thing, right? Now, every particular age I prepare poison can be separated. Are you listening to me? Do you know that there are possibilities of somebody? I have taught this thing before, that Olibo taproot is one of the most dangerous poisons. Now let me ask you, what if person go carry am, one send them US, the taproot, just bring her to Libo, uproot am, make sure say the taproot fall am with the leaf. US go allow am enter. So far the person they carry food stuff, he go allow am enter. Oru na US also the person will still soak the taproot again inside water to give his strength again. Auto no go to poison. The same thing in Iri. Once the taproot soak natural again, a split of it like this, heat like this, it will go mad. So that they summon you. Do you know why they are billing this family 8 million naira now? The expenses, how many Egypt to all this guy, the whole money they spent, Monday Monday spend the 200,000 naira, this and that. And that particular day, your brother came to that shrine to come and answer, of which he was not able to pay the money. That particular day, they will bring something and tell him to drink and swear an oath. That day he drank that in Kenya, they slow poison. Ojizie why you want? Had ever been won 8 million naira. 8 million. How up on 400,000 naira? 3 here for 1 month. Near poison on one. Or maybe you do the poison charge 500. They will pay. At the end of the day, they will not bill you people 8 million naira. Have you seen the business? Have you seen the gain? Have you seen how far their profit is? May God give you wisdom and understanding. The reason why you must avoid what you eat, what you drink. Mind what you eat, what you drink. Not what everybody can give you. Before anything in Rutegi, there must be a plan to get close to you first. People leave their location to another location. Why? Because either they want to get close to somebody, or they want to get closer to their destiny helper, or they want to get closer to their husband, or they want to get closer to their boyfriend. Now they must get closer to you before they will be able to do you anything. Go and ask some elders in your village why they stayed this long on earth without the same thing that happened to your uncles to happen to them. You will discover that all of them, what kept them is that they were careful of what they will eat. You like palm wine too much. You like beer. You like akinokwa. You see akinokwa, they hold up, you buy it and eat it freely from those people that they hold up. You know why? Because they don't know you. They don't know you were coming there on that day. But if you get to your village, if they bring the same okwa, prepare it and even put chicken inside, you will not eat. Do you know why? People who knows you, whom are closer to you, they are available. Those closer to you, they are also closer to poison neighbor mother. That is why you can avoid taking from them. So before they come and tell you that their deity, their Arosi Burumbada, is it not the same people I have collected millions of naira from? They ate from people. Now ask yourself this mathematical question. The day they can claim that their deity, their Arosi got to me, is the day I start eating careless. Or as I am here now, I now go outside and make video and tell you that this is the territory where I am. They will be able to buy their agents there. And as they buy their agents, some of their agents will come to me. Governor Zoku, let's take you out. Governor Zoku want to do this for you. Then if Governor Zoku lose guard and stays free, they will have access. They have not rejoiced over our life. It's because we are not accessible by them. The Shanamites. Governor Zogu is here. I am your son. I hope the wisdom is raining upon you right now while listening to me. Therefore, help me share this video. Help me share this broadcast. Share it to different platforms. Open the eyes of your people. Anya biawo ijagi malihi mere. Be careful. As they say, and after Genaro say, a bit of majawage, Kobi inyo. Don't be afraid of any bagger for no reason whatsoever. Don't dare try it. They don't have right over you. They have no right over you. It is when they get close to you that they will think of what they will do to you. I want to ask you one question, all of you. The few of you watching me here, help me share this broadcast. The few of you watching me here, let me speak senses. Let me see if I can move something from my own head into your own, that you may be able to impart into those around you right now. Now, there was this man they call Rocha Sokrocha, the former governor of Imo State. This man came and said that he would destroy Ikonwa. And the people came up and said it's a lie, it will not happen. They did everything to stop Owele Rocha Sokrocha. Owele went ahead and pushed down Ikonwa. They came out and poured their liberation. They did those sort of things, tried to put fear in the governor. The governor ignored them and moved on. Some weeks later, they went and cooked up stories and said that Owele, the spirit of Economy want me to Owele in office. I believe many of you heard the story. That the spirit, the deity upon the Economy market came and slapped the governor, the sitting governor. And that they have fled the governor to India. They said the same thing upon Hope Uzodinma. While they were saying this propaganda, many of them were rejoicing. Some of those people who claim that they are the Juju chief priest, then they came out again after the news circulated. They came and poured another libation and said that abroad, for Akante, spirit Korea, no garden the law, they pour drink and say they have. Guess what? 4 o'clock that same evening, Rocha Sokrocha came back to that same Economy to inspect the ongoing project there. Everybody now close their mouth. Haven't you heard on camera where Governor Yesewike was tiling road in I think where is this place? If you're going to Ebema River State, if you're going towards that way, I think Omok or Ahuda, and they went and put their juju stands and started warning the governor that the governor should come and avoid that side. They should go and do it another side. Do you know what happened? At the end of the day, Wike came there to flag off the same project, and Wike said to the elders on camera, warn your elders. Elders, go and warn your so-called juju chief priest. If I get him, I will use Koboko and flog hell out of him. Nigerians will not see him. Weekend went there with Julius Berger caterpillar and pushed down that place and continue work. This your deity, as you claim. Why is it that the deity could not attack even one caterpillar? Could not even quench one of the Julius Berger machines like payloader or grader, and now seize that one and swallow it into your shrine. So your shrine kept quiet. Julius Berger came there. That your deity is surviving, that your village deity, or that your so-called Arosiga Hisi in the Izuzu nonsense is still there, is because there is no government interest around there. Any day development overshadows that place. You and I think about it. All of us say we want development, right? If your town develop, or maybe the capital city, the capital of that state was sited in your community, and the government now choose to use all those territories, are you telling me that your village deity would have still been there till now? You are doing all those your bullshit because there has not been any public interest or government interest or developmental interest in that area. Igbo also a happen shrine give people. With the level of development we have met today since after the Civil War, I want to ask you a question. The next 50 years, do you remember how development will overrun your area, to overshadow your area, right? There will be development everywhere. Are you telling me that your so-called land where your deity is will be spared by the government? There is no recognition to that before the law, and so far it is not recognized. It is not also recognized for you to use it against any certain individual. Ga as far as claiming no boginwa na arosigiburu. You see, illiteracy is so bad. It is not until you go to school, it's not until you see a classroom, you can associate with people that knows better than you. Your thinking will be lively. So you have the audacity to say Narosigi Burumada. Why is it that Arosigi Ebube junior brother a state governor, upon how they bully people, how they deal with people? Guinea Mary, what stops your Arosi from Ibu one day governor, one day sitting governor, or immediate younger brother to a sitting senator, or even a federal house member, or a commissioner of police? What stops Arosigi Ibu one big pastor I'm a man at this country? Give claim on Ebutra goes here na your shrine. What stops it? These are common question. But if I will speak in the direction of my grandfather, no spirit can come from anywhere and meet you in the city to attack you without taking permission from your own land. The same way it is in the physical, that the police cannot leave Abuja and just come to your village and arrest somebody and leave appear. It does not happen anywhere. They must soon arrive at the local police station or area command to that area. They will receive them, probably give them men, or take cognizance that they are going there. Should in case of reinforcement, I've given you example in the side of the government, right? Now look at dogs. Normally a cook a dog will have in the village. Is well. Now look at this. Help me share this video. Let's look at this. Everybody is now quiet. Nobody is insulting anymore. That's good. Now, how many of you watching me currently? Please tell me. Tell me. The network is not permitting me, so I'm only using a smaller Wi-Fi. It's not showing. It's not showing how many persons watching me right now. Tell me. Somebody should type for me. Now let me explain it also according to nature or the signs or signals of animals. If you have read dogs before, if you breeded dogs before, you discover that even the smallest dog has power in its own territory. Thank you for telling me. No matter how small your dog is, that dog has power over his own territory. Thank you. Now, do you know what happens? Facebook allow this account. Allow this account. We are not using this to bully anyone. We are not using it to teach what's wrong. So striking on this page is very wrong, please. That's why you see very few persons watching us here. We are only making impact to our world. Please, those of you who knows how you can rate a page from where you are, help me rate this page. Help me rate this page, please. Help me rate it so that Facebook will know what we are talking about. They are bringing down my views. So, your dog, once your dog goes to another location, another territory, that's the sign of this is not my territory. And if other dogs sees that your dog, they will chase after that dog until you pour from that territory. The only time dogs they win permission to enter certain territory, how they check in some areas. Or dogs then when they are female dogs. during the time of heat in Kitanda, the male ones can now cross to this territory. So it is physical. Your dog knows that your compound is his own territory. And if any other thing is coming, the dog will challenge that person for invading his territory. This is the same way it is spiritually. No spirit can leave Okija Shrine and come to your village as son of the soil you are and get permission and go and strike you boy. It is lies. If there are spiritual permissions and territory inventions like this, many of us who practice spiritism will just write your name on a hanky and begin to call your name till again war. The Bible says, I think in Acts of the Apostles chapter 24, and some elders bound themselves under oath that they will not eat or drink water until they must have pied Paul. So many of us who can, you think that some of us who has the power or maybe who is exposed to the opportunity, the same strength of magic could have been used against you, but your spirit is not ordinary. That is why are you getting what I'm saying? To show you that so many persons are filled with a higher spirit. Now, every spiritual person will wait for you. Now, target the day you will either offend the gods of your land. Go now targeting it spiritually. And when the day it dinner and one ball from that your village. Are you listening to me? So that the gods of your land will leave your own back. Then the spiritual man can enter you. Or take you spiritually. If the gods of your land they are against you, the moment they are against you, Omega attack. Okay, somebody should help me hit love and like. If you want us to continue this program, you should do this for me. You should do this for me. Do it for me, please. I don't know. Help me hit the love and like button. It's very important. It helps. So nothing can just rise and come and attack you. When you are spiritually prepared. Yes, help me hit the love and like button. Please help me. Let's do this. They are bringing down my views. You get what I'm saying now? This is the only way many of us can penetrate you. Before Job, those of you who believe in the Bible also, let me remind you. Before Job faced what he faced biblically, even if you don't believe in Bible, take the event that was recorded there. Thank you, thank you. Help me hit the love and like button. Before the enemy was able to touch the life of, the properties of Job, he first checked. There was a territory coverage around him and his business because of what? He has not defied, he has not offended the grace. He has not defied himself. So the hate of the Lord was everywhere. My father Bernal, this page are demonetized for now. The monetization of this page is no longer there for some time. I didn't say it here. So in our call, go Facebook. I want some of you to have sense. But let me just split it a bit on you, boy. You don't even have picture on your page. That number one shows that your page is fake. But I want to talk to you no matter whom you are. You see, in this life, it is not everybody who comes here who talks about ego Facebook. Imana Facebook aderoge important. You're not supposed to be here watching and commenting trash. If I want money to pay my bills, there are many ways I can get millions of naira. I tell you, by day, there are many things you will not understand. Do you think everything I do on the internet that phone now say I from 3 million no now everything in name? Don't you believe them when you got ordering a phone? You think there are people watching me that don't comment. Are you aware? There are people watching me that don't comment. They watch me by day, by minutes, and even if they see my video, either they are company owners, either they are in power. If a common person can tell you now, bring your account, let me give you 5,000 naira, please. You're teaching for so they touched my life. Have you imagined that there could be somebody who will still call you and say, there are people who will still say, now get me your account number, please. And you just wake up and get 2 or 3 million, and they don't still want you to talk about it on the internet. Then the contact they are in, there are much more contacts here. So if you don't know, I do politics, but I separate it from these activities I do on the internet here. I separate it. In fact, I can boldly tell you that I am one of the most powerful men also, politically in my own territory. And if you mess up on Kwatuogi, I know they tell you play. Izuzo during campaign in Kwatuogi. Now my territory I'm gonna go. Both in the village, both in the city of Port Harcourt, to have such privilege. We have people listening to us. So before you talk, calculate mbronye owo put on internet and go see everything. You go run. You got on say you back queue up and give away section. Obo go see dio. Chuku ask for we. Chuku ne mana anye ebere. Ask for we. That's why I used to tell ewu bloggers and they say na neme nka. Look at them and laugh. I was already prismatic global before now. Iri Ji Yam from head to toe. Somebody can be slim and still look expensive. Iri Ji Yam read his activities. Compare. On internet. Many of these bloggers see me with 500,000 followers. No go fit talk. I swear to God Almighty. So shut up. Shut up. If you don't want to listen, you get out. Shut up. I'm only here humbly teaching. It doesn't matter. I don't know. Mami hemoro wayarem. They share on all these bloggers. If you create a fake account, you come. Respect yourself. So nobody has power to penetrate your territory spiritually. Let me ask you. I told me to J Park and AK hit you on because about me. Otherwise, they went here. Come Jonoma. The same DB and Dasin and a threat in them, over them, Matra logo no from a camera. Are they not the same people? In a 2 DB Ojo Mananjin Jadi Biamo or Wopote Gano. If you fail, make get trouble. So if I no fear your guy, we get the arrow say, isn't this enough to prove to people? Then what do you hear now around these people no na tojo? The same fear you had on a mad person is the same fear, the same phobia you are also splitting into your mind because of a particular native doctor. The same phobia, and when you hear kibe ya n'ime ya, onye adịka onye ara, onye nke adịka onye ara, mana ara nke onye nke abụ na onye nke anọ n'ime afịa na-eri ihe atụtara n'ana. Man onye nke nwere one small place. O tinyere dirty things. Munye candle na akụ inyo that place, and he starts telling you no boy dibia. The difference between onye ara nka and onye ara nka is because onye nka ji nke na enweta ego, while the other person ji nke na ata ihe awụsara na dustbin. I don't know if you get it. So, what is your fear? What is your fear? It is normal phobia. You have phobia for a mad person. You still have a phobia for somebody who claims to be a native doctor, who will always scrub Nzu beside his eyes, and no spirit comes out from there. He's just an empty person. And funny enough, to identify to you that there is no much distance and simplicity between the madman and the other mad person, mad dibia. This mad person here has dada, dreadlock, but it was not treated. Then the native doctor has his own dada, his own dreadlock was treated due to Ogutagande mad ego. Have you tried to give one mad person 2.5 million naira and see if he will not go and put hair cream on his own dreadlock? The native doctor is meeting up, far growing financially, because he has the avenue to collect the money from you. The same thing happens to another mad person who gives out pool number. People goes and give him money and wants him to give number, and he can say 15, 18, 9. You write it and just give him money and go in confidence that it will work for you. So if you play Bet Naija or Naira Bet, it works for you. You will come and send the glory to the madman. Then the same thing happens when a native doctor gives you pool number. It's try and lock. So he can get pool number spiritually, number to win. And he could not give it to his own children. He didn't give it to his own in-laws. He now gave you the... There is one native doctor from Ghana who was busy threatening one of my person in London. Threatened him and collected almost all the monies he had. And until the complaint got to me, I called him. The one popular native doctor in Ghana, they always send they use his picture to create different profiles. He's just like Akwaya. That one has money. The complaint got to me and I called him and passed a warning to him seriously. And I even started calling people I have in Accra and in Yendi. He's in Tamale. I started making calls to Tamale. My friends, if you don't blame one, I'm kwesere bankete. Kacho mi si jego oya si abi anu oru be agwo ogwu ko bata Nigeria territory. Ka Chineke gbawa Ishi that day. That was how he avoided that guy. When he heard it, people in Tamale told him, Ghana. Collecting money. Now, he was collecting big money from one of our brothers from Malawi, who is based in London. So many threats I have seen. Do I talk about people who say they are from Amadioha? They threatened one man who threatened him. Oh, the man got my motor for sale. It was mechanic. There was one mechanic I showed on camera that we went and give 50,000 naira. It was that mechanic who said to him, why are you selling this motor like that? Why you demand me pressure? Because the man, they tell and stay every day, say any amount. Oh. Then I came. That boy called me on phone and told me and asked him to see me. I invited him. He came to Sasso Ruboko. I met with him in my office. And I asked him why. The man now told me what he has been through for some time now. Where are you from? He told me. Land matter from village. He said yes. Your father shared and gave you your own and gave your elder brother his own. He said yes. You fenced your own and that was all. Say no, but to share plantain, but to share in here. Nankia not there. And I ask you, did you plant the plantain? No. Did you plant the plantain? No. It was inherited. His uncle then went to shrine. We upon down on a phone. See, he try that bullshit again. I've been addressing he made this man a fool. And while they were talking, every entering the police, serve up on a state CID. So when me say that, baby, Obo mother would hand the chain on office, they leak information. That was how they now called Dunye matter. See, I would require like the matter, and I can't have this here. Now, since I make a messiah, away police. That's what they always do. But if this man had come, he would have sold this car, carried the money to go and give to them. Whereby this man carries this money to go and give to them, frustration will come. There is another man. They summoned the one shrine. The man went there out of fear. Oh, the man paid about 5.something million naira. After Kultur, the person 1.8 million naira. They now said the whole Jakwarose. They counted cow, counted this, counted the moon and shake of 5.something million. The man carried the money and gave to them. When they saw that the man brought money, 4 days later they called the man on the phone again and now said to him that they've tried to bring down the spirit. But the spirit did not accept that. The spirit says that there is another deity where this young man, the person, this guy summoned him first, and that those spirits came back here to come and ask her. They build him another ingredients of, another material of 1,300,000 again. No, the man entered speed. It was at the cost of looking for 1.3 million naira that their sister now told them about me. That was when they now heard about me. That was when they heard about me. The matter was complained to me. So ordinarily, they would have taken 6,300,000 up to 6.5 million naira from these people. When I now intervened, they said the 5.something million. Governor Zogu, I go give up and Matabasa Shrine here. And after they shouted finish, in the evening they called to explain to me. Now Hana tell the money, whatever they said to Lonyenka, only with Taraha complaint, then plus other expenses. Other expenses, that time they were plotting the way I get poison. Why is it that they summoned you to any shrine, therefore you are afraid of selling, you want to sell any of your thing and start panicking, or they come and put fear in you that your elder brother, you accepted that cock and bull story, you started running from one shrine to another. They will hold you captive for months. They will finish everything. It is through those your ignorance now that they are building those good houses. They will show you no more about they will be showing houses. When they come to occasion, they'll be doing as if for a drug. They can wear nothing. They are using your money now about drug. They will finish your money. It is your ignorance that is painting those beautiful and exotic cars and houses. Do you know how many persons the other small boy, Kedada, Resirokite? Do you know how many persons? Why wouldn't he be a billionaire? Oyacheke, that time Okite was raining newly. Let's assume he had 200 customers. 200 persons patronizing in 6 months. Bring out your calculator. Bring out your calculator. Let us solve this together. 3 million naira. 3 million naira per one. Let's say check at that time they were selling it 3 million. 3 million. I think around 2019. So let's say now, Mado, Mmado 500 bịa kwutara akwa. Let's say mmado 200 bịa na nke akwa. Bịa mee oke ite for 3 million naira. Watch o. 3 million naira times 200. Imego lo nyere gị 6 billion naira. From 3 million naira from 200 persons. 6 billion. Onye jibia ji he ka n'anya anara gị the money. Roll away hotel aboard the same time. Gakwa na Saba na arụ apartment na go exotic cars na go lands around him. You know why? 3 million naira times that rate. With 6 billion naira, you will just leave that your job you're doing. You will throw money about all the days of your life. Before other DBS touched calculator, they calculated this thing. They now saw that they laid the secret to all of them started doing okitaka. When they saw that they have collected from that one, some of them now turned it to Ibubo, Arabaka. It's a come more and you were paying. No, it's not 600 million. Okay, you say 600 million. Okay. Even if it's 600 million. Yes, 600 million, yes. Comforting game mad 1,000 be amoki tenakage. Makwego league. This is how these guys made billions of naira. They Bugari up and down. He has no blood nakaya. All one day naga go try her pass, go try material, no kit, no nka. They are the ones who they waste their time. Ndabo gangsters. Now let me ask you, as at 30 years ago, the people ROC Buru that time, why were they not charged? Why were they not charged 5 million or 8 million naira? Ijima appease the gods. Kehanazo. They bill you according to the price of rod, according to the price of cement, according to the price. They are just billing you according to reality. There is no power around these guys. Their power is dreadlock, dada, about drug. At the internet, they may show off. 600 million naira for 33 million naira times. Yes, it's 600 million. Yes, times 200. So this money will come into the hands of Nwokorobe just calmly. Next year, you'll continue. Even as at this morning, as I'm speaking to you, somebody is watching me from their shrines. That is why Eke hit, he saw it and he came out on camera to tell you no Ogunkiyagaroro in 4 days. Who did do that place? Eke hit is driving very good Mercedes, bought out of your ignorance. Eke hit is building good houses now, out of your ignorance. There is nothing there. If Aqua gets that power to make you rich, why then come carry Aqua go spend money? We all prayed for him to come back alive, and God answered our prayer. But my question is, he would have touched his dada, wave it like this and pew, pew. That's thing you watch in the movie, and he will appear in his shrine, and then and now lift up that is chaka chaka, that oja, shake it, stamp it on the ground and say, "Onun chabela na hotel idia kono be me bialam business." Epi ni go mo onun chadia, he will just match it. And all of them, their legs will come there. How many of you are watching me presently? How many of you are watching me? Go and check all of us. Those native doctors, they have threatened. Check here, all of us are threatening. Give him all of us look at the chanduti today. These are questions you should be asking yourself now. Now today we'll begin Siam. No BSOB go use police to carry J-Pack at that time. They pay money, they die with the money. Oh, now bag J-Pack no go. Same money day. Thank you. Yes, I will. So what happened? Why was he now bragging with his money? Why Ojigapo Igbo? There is nothing under these people. Now me they tell you. If you see Zobida Day in Asaba, he was saying J-Pack cannot go. He was ready to pay the police authorities there any amount of money. Sister remind the other one prison custody. Oh, you left your shrine, that make case na police. And that was the day he learned his lessons. Because J-Pack he didn't even onya amaro. J-Pack well alone. Since then, I believe all Waterana, even for going to the police initially, was the worst mistake he made. Do you know that before anybody tried to give you a bribe, that person that tried to go give spiritually didn't work? Help me share this broadcast. So that they summon any of you to the shrine or deity. No. Oga, don't panic. Don't panic. Instead of you to go and pay 4-5 million naira to anybody, raise petition to Abuja, to force headquarters Abuja. Even if you tell the Apex authorities, they will, an order will come from the IG's office to the area command. They say made that place invade. Aye butonya huji si arosan so feel free anya. So for women accept na. Do you know how many times I've dealt with them? Do you know that they denied that letter? That letter they sent to you. I have seen where onye GC so-called Arosun na tojo na Igbo denying it to me before the police. No boy ya send the akwụkwọ. The return a village and there were so many fake people claim gacha no ha GC Arosan. And that may be true, because check them on the internet. The same shrine, the same so-called shrine. So even the shrine itself, the ROC is also confused. So they come and tell you that now Hamabaka Jofo. This one will say he's Aka Jofo. The other one will say he's Aka Jofo. The other one will say no boya about the major person in this ROC. Tomorrow another one will come out and say, hey, no boya about the gaga jang. Itekruke no na woke. Udelele riozo akaji ofa. So the so-called deity of Arose does not even know Akajia. All of you are kaikalistic idiots. Ndara. All of them. Omo kai. So, thank you, my brother. So the original one amongst all of you, the major Akajiofo, could not command the Ofo himself, the shrine, the ROC and deity, say, they can fake kiki, strike you by thunder, busy. You are the one of the fake ones, busy. Do you know why all of them went and opened their own branches? They know that you are fake. Hey, you go on your level, okay? So that your ROC is too powerful. Somebody they fake here around. One native doctor said that they opened a fake account. The Akajofo in that town, there are more than 200. Everybody Akajofo. If I see anybody from there now, if I see anybody from those in our community, I won't call that person name again. Akajofo. But I don't say Jik is an Akajofo. Akajofo. Mfura no Akajofo. Unacho okpu. One small okpu kishunu. Uria. Obaze baba no ke efrege ni. Akajofo neko. All of you. These are common sense. I don't know why people could not analyze all, you know, the effect of bad leadership and make people they can't reason well now. And some persons, their brain cells need the oil, need the grease. So eat more of fruit, cobra blood, touch your head. Give me take a human being. Akajofo. Why would they have 200 Akajofo from one place? Why? What for? What is our brother? So why would they have 200 Akajofos in one town? And the ROC kept quiet. Hey, Eke. And you that is the original, that was listening to about the original. What does it stop me? I will run into the main shrine. See, I know about the major Akajofo. To serve you. To bow before you. Now somebody is faking you. If I be the rightful owner of this Akajofo, thunder, others will give me way. Obashi, bro, washi. Obro man fe hanky now. Other people don't know. How can 200 persons or 20 persons be claiming Akajofo? Eh? While me, I am the original, and I'm seeing them every day in the time. They are also in the internet. I know their face, I know their compound. I will go and bring out one hanky and tell that spirit to enter inside there. I will take the handkerchief to their house. Once I see, I will say, "Oh my Akajofo, thunder appear." Pooh, thunder. I don't need advert again. But after that, you don't need any advert again. People will hear the news. No one has the way. Gawa pota hanky, fair hanky out. Eyotala. Oh my, I do the original Akajofo, and these people are trying me. Therefore, God of thunder, others will be on the run. I don't need to come to Facebook and threaten. They're back in the car. Governors of Boogie. Wait. Makachukun now one for the last. I don't need to do all those things. Resort to ends insult. Ability to reason like human being. Obro my your brain, you need the engine oil. Go and oil it. Ila no brona because when continue to affect in our brain, you can deal with it. So that you can reason like human being. So that you can think like human being. If an opener, due to too much anger or too much responsibility, change location, leave your house, go to somewhere and sit and reason like human being. That's why the white men, fresh air, metal, they'll be able to reason like human being. Before you know, they produce your handset. But again, what the only person that they think, you know, from morning to night. There are people named Wikin Untios on LOA. Due to Ebehano, only the cassette in opposite, yeah. Ebana tete generator on the other side. Then a junction, moto, you cannot reason. I understand all of these things. But you can still eat food, sleep very well, use some minutes to think and prepare yourself. Can go home early. Knowledge alone can make you rich. Knowledge is enough. So Akajofos, the earliest you stop being afraid of onye dibia. Do you know that is a sacrosanct mistake by somebody to threaten you? Now village, you abandon all eroga. Why will you say you are not going to your village because of them with some careless men? Or your village in India. God who put you in that village knows how to protect you. Are you listening to me? Ima abandon filling station in a village. Now, name some signs in the water. Oga, the signs in the water, then with economical imbalance. The last time you came back to Nigeria, you wasted too much money in the hotel and the thing brought you down. So, me like affect before the route here. The business rule in media may go get outdated. So, things a bit think about it. They know Bonnie dwarf very well to stop me. Name what Ogo. Are you not seeing Steve Darlington who went and Gale Shrine one name me one day and only casting Ogo or happy lot. The guy no go back on no chat those things or say motherfucker. I'm not gonna spare this idiot, man. He left the United States and went to the place that the Shrine Horoko Mawashi everything. Omenala stroke, is he not still driving? Why are you afraid of certain imaginations that will always hinder you from traveling to where you should go to at the level of greatness? And you are shaking and shivering over what? That you abandoned your house in the village and decided not to go to your house is because you went and built house in a general compound. General compound again we gossip and so many imaginations. Go out and buy 5 plots of land. Buy a fence first. When people bidu or boost or may fence and they may abandon. Are you listening to me? And a bidulo, they case and roller. And a bidulo, my security house. Are you listening to me? My security house, my boys' quarter, my fence, everything together. Can the biggest send spirit here by meet him? On my the particular room, no. Where would that small pin chum arose come and see you? Because in on one small butter house, okay, Bible will be a foggy. Tell me, Ganime Shoprite, for example, or Ganime everyday supermarket. She and Azigan with some certain certain oil perfume. I get a signal of 400,000. And when they 600, when they 800. My brother, we pull a perfume of 1 million naira. Piana hoge fefe. Gami to you the shadow sick way anaka. Ona go get Isiagu. The moment I want Isiagu, Ika Madeka go chia. Are you listening to me? Ika Madeka go chia. Yes, my brother, I'm okay. I'm okay. Don't start being afraid. Some men they're so foolish that they cannot even carry their own children all our village in December. Which means how long okay I told you so many of you about US will not go see you again. Why will you run? Unless maybe your father be a native doctor. Each of the guy weapon and that nonsense on and got succeed the road somewhere and come back. When Abraham made money, he came back. Are you listening to me? When Isaac made money, he came back. None of them ran out of their father's land. They went to the city to hustle. My Jacob, the moment you get money, come back. I was lost up in a told you happy boogie happy making. The only thing you should avoid is high. But if free handles, let me tell you, brother, why coming with Range Rover? Even your enemies will be surprised. The surprise will shock them to the extent that they will forget about what happened yesterday. Once they see you, they will start saying, "Never see the chief now. He's doing well." That's how they do. Nobody should be afraid of any idiot whatsoever. Why would somebody sit in his or her shrine and now tell you not to go get Narosia if you did not come near Gebuka Marathon and the police is at the junction? You know Abuja. Or take care to go and lobby the army general GOC in charge of that area. Struggle, go out to Enugu, that 82 division. Gafuya for the commander. The GOC in charge. See a lele he kuba here. Never police and they reply. If the man bill you money, you go also release 2 or 3 he lost. They will overrun the shrine. Only the shadow say about also. Ay, God Almighty. Are you telling me that with 1 million naira? Upon the insecurity in Anambra, Abahana somebody in a threatening matter. Even if you don't charge a war, they hear that petition. Kwagwa the man, he did to police, he did to Ndamia. Submit here and here go with 1 million naira. Man, I get an army now. enye ọga ha 1 million, ọga ha ma approve nye ha 3 hilos na ha gaba gị le the men ebe ga dị ọrụ so ha 1 million naira or 2 million naira. My brother, I swear to God Almighty, onye ji sharụta ahụ gbacha ọsọ that day. Oh God, oh my. 6 months ọ ka nọ n'ọsọ because ihe a ga-agwa ya obodo ga-agwa ya amị ọ bụrụkwa obere ife ịghọtago ife a na-agwa 3 hilos from junction aha amị na-agbabata emego kọl obodo agbawago ọsọ first ije dị anwụta ya amị nwụta ya nwụta kwata ya na gadrum ebugodo ụzọ were frog jump ribet ya kọọ ya no frog jump then gị kwụ ụgwọ oge aha na-abịa n'ụzọ ha were chaja knife dụkasịcha ya ike ya. Next time, all of that before now survive here, they have not been dealt with. That is why they are still making gra. How can you if you to go, you know, even Onyara my boundary out. Madman knows the boundary. No matter what, if you to go Onyara Jewel no long mad, all I to paint in a fence, guy would hear Kakasha wear. Imona area. Because someone no may and will keep up another territory. So every madness I had bus stop. Why is it that if you be one big man, one billionaire, or big Cubana not to offend people, Imo not to offend people, even some big men you go do work for them. If they not they satisfied, they go tell them no go pay you, no go do anything. He got on the side of our beg. Waiting make they never go summon them. Cubana chief priest, you know say the guy they very stubborn and rugged. You know how people when they offend, why you never go summon and for those who are shrine? Una they summon poor people now who get nearly poison now. How many federal house members have you summoned? Your federal house members are your senators. You don't summon one. When they collect people land, then how they deal with them. You get out. He lost police and army. For your shrine, you go they run. The goat then when people carry come there, come keep for you, go they run. Your dog where you say why you do sacrifice, go down the run. The day I go chase that rabbit, that the other one they can puruji. You saw what happened. Both an elderly man on that shrine that the my focus was on how to capture it today. And I got him. Before God Almighty. If a boy and a boss or you fear, but I chase and catch him. Now would they give? So again we believe when I got in the road today. They thought I would the next day Naman Wala Amandoba that's got a shrine. Even J Pakijiri made video Nanga Pagamana can get see Arasia. Makanoman Arasia gave boom. Not be me deity today. All the J Pagan and what I want more. Man, what I had in that email. Not be me day here today. Arusobolam. Why you they fear these people? Oga, instead of you to carry 5 million, Ganyo Saracen Atrogato in Harasi. I saying give the ego madu, get a man with business warrior, but at the intervention of Oyeji Sharose, Gabutea. Deal with ya. And the ine may here, Lanya, be very, very brutal. Ine may here, why he buteria bubu anime. He got 2 mark and the one in the total because I know children in dozens, too far their one and away. So that before now, but I'm more long in here Miss Kobu attitude the man there. Since I refuse the money, he by force I have to learn something. Why are you afraid? Why are you afraid of them? And I cut or sing cut police Obruma have a vocation upon a day. She that person name go day. She did like a pastor a sticker saying you are protected. Why the pastor is using a police escort? Mopo DSS, SSS. Those Dibia who has told you now they she. I be arresting a handkerchief. No manto. It's all 50,000. Is this routine again? Even if I like the Christian come, I look for Bible but the worst of all. The tozo face they on this or no the authority. They find you know it a bruise uncle now put to the police. Where journalists and bloggers I got a picture police about police about but they get the audition yesterday. How did the native doctor come to the stage of giving you audition, collecting money from you and send you nega giga about an unknown person? or as an unknown gunman. So after handing get that money, they no give one out. Also, yeah, with some of the money, they may give away online. Now, rule elu nebi. Again, we will never know about any more here. About get that place. Police say broken and he lost. But the next day, walk on. I did one for no more. Boy, I even know more. I had an idea. Don't know more. Why see that? What I see now, a man on the idea name I advertise. Nyanebe, or Gabi, I come with my own normal. I see the war, Makachuku, and then Mawugi. Ikobu na bullshit. Onu ne believe are nonsense. Nonsense. And I call you rubbish. There are spiritual territories to everything. Things don't just happen to men. It's a lie. Don't entertain fear. Fear has dealt with a lot of people. There are people who are poor today because the fear was all over them. They were not able to sacrifice 2,000 naira they had. They were afraid of saving money yesterday. That is why poverty came upon them today. Why are you afraid of any? Who be that person? Where they fear? Who? Which native doctor? Yeah, Jim. Those days, if for her, Hanaba, and no one at Ishi may or Ombe. Onye came may or Ombe. Konyi mereka Ombe before. Since we came to the a turn go get it to Umbe before. Ungwalenketa turn on Keta to Umbe. Huh? So he want the power to do this. He get well the power to. Or Gabrakataba will limit guy. Imakwana. Since he get many in only Yahoo acquire you one abroad, right? Why not him or go with 1,000 naira? Already money got deposited in account. 200 billion they disappear from there. Why are you still following the process of computer, my friend? Why did you know they work inside bank? Can we 1,000? Can you have 1 billion of water? Can be a man who give away online? And I got to say nonsense. So I don't know what they are talking about. They are what is putting fear in you? What is even giving birth to fear inside of you? So women will not allow their husband to get to the village again. Or why? Who told you that your husband can move that way? Who told you? Imagine now the moment to walk home or the moment to one you want to by that rim and that rim and level. Sorry. Imagine that man by another level and rim in the spirits. Why are you afraid? Why are you shaking and shivering over what? Oganzua ndedi be na je anya wo 100 naira di mafia 100 naira. Go buy your own scrubam. If you don't get anything where you go do for internet, create page na me they tell you every morning carry nzu put for your eye, tell them say na eche afa na brand them mad fake afa online. Iputa na agba fake afa onye abia ro just na crack as joke, but behave as if you are serious. Can them mad say gba afa onye gba afa eme bari amba. People go begin follow you because of that one. Nde mara ebido na enye ego. Facebook go ebido na akwụgwọ ụgwọ. All the native doctors na Igbo nwere page wo bloggers. All the pastors nwere page. Wo bloggers, you are a blogger. You are a blogger, my friend. So far, onye nke ahụ ji aka ya na-agbanye ya ọbịa ọzọ. Ị gara n'ime ahịa ga go ring light. Blogger gara n'ime ahịa ga go ring light. Ị gara n'ime ahịa ga go microphone. Blogger gara n'ime ahịa ga go microphone. What is the rank there now? Blogger kakwa ga enwe follower. You are blogging. Why are you afraid of them? Threat na ga gbarawa. Akpọ gị na phone na atụla gị ọmụnụ ihe arụsị. Ibido gbagharịwa. Why will an ordinary uncle threaten because now everybody want na village anyị na aga sị na enwere onye gburu ya? What is the problem? Sị na anyị na nwaanyị ahụ nwere problem 5 years ago. Or threaten ya na ọ ga-egbu ya. Enwekwa onye ga-agwa na 5 years ago. Ya sị ga na Ndakrisi gburu Daros egbu kwa Dakrisi egbu Democracy na egbu onye